Hey, welcome to another episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. A pretty special beer today. In fact, for the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be trying to clear out my so-called beer cellar. It's just a box with what's only like maybe 5 or 6 bottles down there. I never, when you rent, if you just like, and you have to go outside to go down to the basement. Like you don't really spend a lot of time down there, so it's like you forget what you have. So, and I was down there the other day checking out my homebrew. I saw my box of beers and I was just like, why am I sitting on these? Let's drink them and review them. So here we go. This is one I reviewed 2.5 years ago, just about February of 2012. This is Brown's Brewing Company out of Troy, New York. Their Imperial Stout, 10.4 ABV, which I reviewed, like I said, back in February. Loved it. Or not February of 2012, not February this year. And I was just rereading my review. They only made 84 bottles of this, which I guess is 4 cases worth, and they were only $6 each. For $6 a bottle, that's actually really, really good for a 10.4 ABV beer. I don't know why I cellared it. I mean, just to see. So, maybe if 2012 Chad is taking a time machine into the future, you can see what this is. When I first poured this, it did have a full, 3 fingers ahead coming up to the rim there. It's been about 5 minutes since I poured it. Complete opaque, very, very dark black beer, kind of like Bourbon County. That head, maybe when I get down more, I'll pour some more. It was just like pure brown, very kind of soap sudsy. It still smells great after all these years. I mean, it actually smells kind of like a Russian Imperial instead of just a regular Imperial. It's got like that tons and tons of cherry on here. Yeah, cherry, black licorice, like a lot of the same aromas. Like if I was drinking this wine, I probably would think I was drinking a Russian Imperial. Yeah, it's kind of like chocolate syrup. So I'm waiting on this one for 2.5 years. Let's get into it. Cheers. Well, it was really good right up until the end there. I had like this there was some kind of weird off flavor on the finish, like almost like has like almost like a Dr. Pepper kind of taste to it. Although I've noticed that's you kind of get a Dr. Pepper taste on a lot of Imperial Stouts. It's that prune taste. But yeah, real big roasty notes, just big everything on this one. I think I know what it is. It's like a little bit, tiny little bit soured. I don't know if you can see on camera here the top of the bottle there. It's got like some crud on it. So, I mean, you got some air in there. You got a little bit of wild yeast or bacteria in there. Maybe a little bit of oxidation. Yeah, it's like a little bit soured. It's kind of unfortunate. Although it's interesting though. I mean, like it's not like sour like spoiled milk. It's just kind of like, and it's on the other end of the spectrum. It's not exactly Russian River Consecration either. By the way, I have another bottle of that in the basement. It kind of tastes, what it kind of tastes like is just like somebody's like homebrew at this point. Back in 2012, I thought this was like a, outstanding Imperial Stout. Maybe my palate's just changed the last 2.5 years. I don't know. Yeah, there's something on the finish there I don't really like. Something off, kind of it's not a stringency. It's just like, well, I guess it almost is like spoiled milk. It's funny. I had my 2012 review here. I just wanted to check out some of the tasting notes. I said strong sweet notes of black cherry and plum with slight black licorice as it transitions to the finish. Final third of the palate similar to the opening with bittersweet flavors of dark chocolate, French roast coffee, and just a touch of alcohol. It's like a rum without the spice or clear liquor with a touch of cinnamon. Well, like I said, I definitely get cherry. Maybe some plum. You know what? It's interesting. The alcohol, I really don't get any. There's no warmth on this, which is nice. If I was drinking this blind, I would not peg it at 10.4 ABV. The mouthfeel is kind of thin. It's kind of, a little bit more, calm now, tepid. It does have like a nice kind of smooth, silky kind of texture now. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, it's disappointingly, and this is the gamble you take when you cellar beers, is that it didn't really, either it didn't cellar well, or it wasn't really meant to be cellared, or my particular cellar just wasn't good for it. But yeah, this is definitely nowhere near as good as it was in 2012. Back then I gave it a 9 out of 10. This bottle right here, this particular serving I'm having right now, it's probably more like a 4 or 5 maybe. It's just like a law of diminishing returns. Like each sip I take is not as good as the one before it. So yeah, I'm not gonna re-rate this on Rate Beer. I mean, like, that was a review of a fresh bottle. I don't see any reason. I just wanted to do a video review just for kicks. I will post my original review, so check the links on that in the description box. I don't know. You know what? Let me well, never mind. Let's see. For the record, I'm just gonna say I'll say 4 out of 10, that's really a bummer. 2.5 years of aging actually did the beer, more harm than good. Sucks. At least it was only a $6 bottle. It's not like I got burned on a $20 bottle or something like that. So, yeah, sorry, Browns. It's just the beer didn't really age well. But, I'll finish this glass. All right, so that does it for this episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. Thanks for watching. Cheers.